channel. This is the back nine of the MDG Tag Battle number 2. This round took place at Logan University, which is in Chesterfield, Missouri, about 20 to 30 minutes west of St. Louis. We have 4 members of the MDG group battling it out today. We will have a champion for the round today, as we see Tyler Reed with the low tag. Let's see who's going to take it down after the back 9. Hole number 10, par 3, 415 feet. There is water that comes into play on the left side. It's a pretty hard hole to get for amateurs. It's a good pump to get it down there. A pretty wide open fairway, a couple guardian trees coming into the pin, a couple on the fairway as well that you have to navigate. If you did not catch the front 9, go to Carter Langenbacher's YouTube channel and catch that. So he's currently coming into the back with a lead. And then you have Tyler, Sam, and Jeff. 1 stroke between each of them. Hole number 10 here is hard to see over that hill there. You can't really see the water too much. And the pin is blind. You can't see it from the tee. And if you didn't catch the front 9, make sure to do so again. But it is freezing cold today. The ground is cold. You can see some snow falling down. So it's pretty hard to throw the disc today. Players struggled a lot with putting.
Oh, no, please no.
I think you're safe. That was ice. That was ice, yeah.
So the players are saying that was ice, but can't see this from the tee box. So we actually hit the top of a rock and it skipped into the water there.
Good off of it. Good throw, Jeff.
And we'll see.
So most amateurs are going to try to play this hole for par here. So Sam, after his OB, his upshot a little early on release, and he's going to be left in the woods there. If you have not played Logan, it is a great St. Louis disc golf course. They recently played the St. Louis Open here, which is an A tier that Mason Ford ended up winning. Couple up shots from the players here. Jeff with a nice one. Tyler's a little early into the woods.
Dude, was you tracking that?
And yes, Jeff, I was tracking that. So I was on the camera. My name's John Langenbacher. Carter Langenbacher usually does the commentary with me, and he is not with me today. And he is throwing his upshot now. You can hear the ground, and these discs are frozen. And then got to thank Grayson, my son, for using the radar gun and getting all the speeds, which you can see above each player's name off the tee. And my wife Krista for filming with the catch cam today. Nice upshot from Sam there. So on the card here, all players are PDGA members. And Tyler Reed, who has the 4 tag, is currently in the 930s. And Jeff with a low putt there. He was in the 920s, 930s. He's currently 900 rated. Carter is a 910, and he just actually turned 16, so happy birthday to you, buddy. And then Sam is, I think, in the 890s. So you can catch all that information on the front 9 for this MDG tag battle as Jeff taps out his bogey there. And the MDG group is a local group of about 30 to 40 guys.
Dude, that was...
These are 4 of the current players.
You got this.
And there was another group associated with the MDG out here playing the course today. They weren't playing with us, but they were out here. And Tyler having a rough start here. See if Sam can get away from this hole after his OB drive. Okay, this is hole 11. Hole 11 is straight uphill, probably 40 to 50 feet. So that 262 feet turns easily into well over 300 feet. You've got to throw a disc to get up this hill. But straight up the hill, a couple of guardians. And Carter's on the tee. Carter ripping a pig up there. He's definitely got the best arm speed of the group.
You got Ricky.
This hole was in a far location up on top of a mound during the St. Louis Open, and Carter was caddying for Mason Ford. And the guys right-hand, backhand rollers up this hill. It was pretty interesting to watch. Jeff, what's a decent pull to get up top of the hill?
Oh, it's on the left.
How fast are you going to buy those cats and raptors?
Pretty fast.
What?
Oh, yeah, how fast are you going to buy those cats and
I can get my hand on it, sure.
Get in.
No.
Oh!
Good pull.
Sam with a good shot up the hill there. And Sam is currently a member of the Rolla disc golf team. He is finishing up a degree to become an engineer
Win championship.
up at the Rolla School of Science and Technology. All players have a look at the basket here.
Going.
In Logan College, where the players are playing this round. Great disc golf course in St. Louis. Sam misses his putt there. It's a school of chiropractic, and they have bachelor's degrees in the health sciences.
Oh, come on.
And Jeff trying to navigate around some guardians there. Carter tapping out for a birdie. That'll put him at 1 down. Tyler tapping out for his par. You can see the players slipping on the ground every once in a while. This ground was completely frozen. Most of it was ice. And Jeff finishing out the hole for a par. Let's see if Sam can do the same. And he does just that. So nice recovery for Tyler and Sam after that double bogey last hole. This is hole number 12. So this is a tough one. This is a par 3, 423. There's low ceiling off the tee. Right is pretty wide open, but left you see that fence running up. There is a subdivision over there, which is OB. The pin is tucked in between some guardian trees up here with OB parking lot deep. Most players, a smart way of playing this is probably try to cut it in half
What, that signpost?
and get up a decent way on the fairway.
He's trying to go big bomb over the fence.
Nice approach shot. There's very few players that would be able to get up to this hole in one shot. Carter ripping a 62-mile-an-hour tee shot, but it next with the Guardian right there in front of the fairway there.
Another 60 feet.
And the fence left over there, they have signs posted everywhere. You're not allowed to go on there since it's private property. So if you throw your disc over there, it is gone.
Those are good.
59.
Jeff was a decent pull up the middle of the fairway. He's gonna cut this hole in half.
Oh.
Starting something beautiful, huh?
And Tyler's disc got cut up by the wind. The wind is blowing right to left on this hole. And it did have a decent amount of wind today. It was pushing everything everywhere, but that disc got pushed straight into the fence to the left.
What was it, Grayson?
What?
And Sam getting over on his just a little bit. And frozen beard here for you. Let you know how cold it is.
So boys, how's it going today?
You want that one?
Great.
Not good.
Got the beard interview here. How the beard's doing today in this cold weather?
Frozen.
Yeah, well, we
These
see
are
that.
the conditions I really thrive in.
Who's got the best? Who's got the best beard? Who's got the best beard?
He does. He's got a better one.
Who's more frozen?
He is.
Yeah. So how's the disc offing today?
Not too bad now.
Not
We're
bad.
warming up.
It's hard to get some good distance and some good pulls. Watch out behind you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for you, boys. Keep growing those beards.
You can try.
A little interview with Tyler and Sam there. The bearded group. Carter with a nice upshot after hitting that first guarding. Once again, Tyler with a decent shot there. It probably flipped over a little faster on him than he would have liked.
Go back. Not like that.
That's some big tree line.
Jeff with a nice upshot there, just pretty much doing it how you should, just cutting the hole in half. Little tree love. Carter lining up his par putt here. A little bit high, gets a little past the basket there, so he's going to have a pretty decent comeback here. You hear that wind whipping. Sam doesn't have it with the putter today. Sam has been on coverage before. If you watched the Carrollton round, that was the first MDG tag battle for Carter's channel. He struggled with putting as well. And Jeff was in that round also. It's a good par to get.
Finally a par.
Way to put it delicately.
As Sam taps out there after 12. Carter still has Couple stroke lead here. This is hole 13. Pretty wide open shot, par 3, 350 feet. There is OB left, which really doesn't come into play. There is a lake past the pin that really doesn't come into play as well, but these trees to your right are a little bit guarded coming into that pin from a right-handed hyzer. But pretty just going straight at this one here and slightly downhill. And Jeff throwing a nice little turnover here. And that thing never came out of it, but that's a pretty good shot, and he'll have the putt to the pin.
Oh, and I get to throw. I get another throw for free. Go ahead and call it. No, it's not.
A little dispute on the rules there. And Tyler with a great looking drive. Was tracking towards the pin, but it gets knocked down by those Guardians on the right side there. Looks like Carter's got his pig. And Carter's got the arm speed to get that there. I know he likes to throw this because he can just lay into it. And typically it'll hold his line for it. Good looking shot, gets knocked down by that Guardian as well. That was tracking right to the pin.
Oh, look.
Sam hits that first one there, a little grip lock on that one, but he still gets a nice flight out of it after it hits that tree. Nice little upshot there. He'll have a putt to save his par. It's just Tyler for a 2. Looks like he's just pitching that up to the basket, try to save his par. You can see that slid away a little bit as this grass had ice all over it. So those discs were sliding a little more than normal. If you're enjoying this coverage, make sure you like and subscribe. Try to put content out at least every week or two. We'll have some more MDG group tag battles as Jeff is putting for a 2. Nice putt. Drops it right into the basket, gets him back to even for the back 9. 3 overall, so he's got a 2-stroke deficit to Carter right now. You can see that putt just floated. We still have that, well, when we're looking at the basket left to right, so it's 2 Carter's back right now. Ooh. Little nose down, that almost dropped straight into the cage there, but he'll save his. My wife telling Grayson to come on. He lost his pencil. He's been writing down all the speeds. He was looking for his pencil up in the fairway, so Sam putting woes continue. So going into hole 14, Carter will still have a 2-stroke lead. Sam is struggling for the first 4 holes here. So this is hole 14, one of my favorite holes on the course. OB fence right. Natural OB left in the woods, but this is a par 3, 305, and this is straight downhill, probably about a 50-foot drop, maybe more. There is OB water deep and to the left. Players typically are just going to throw a glidey, slow disc, let it float down the hill. Hopefully it stops before it hits the water.
Oh my god. Wait, what? He was so happy.
So once again, if you throw it over this fence, there are signs everywhere here that say this is private property. Do not cross the fence. So that was heading straight over that fence, and he gets a nice little kick back into the fairway.
But it's still gonna
You got a tour series?
yeah, I do.
Skip! Hit branch in. Oh! That's the spot to hit.
There we go.
That's the spot.
Carter with a low shot and a skip. I don't know if he meant to play a skip shot, but he's going to be in good position.
Okay. Don't let us
Tyler
down, Sam. We're all
connecting
in
with
bounds,
that
buddy.
large tree that all the players have been
Sam,
trekking towards.
Man, if he can't do it, Carter's little brother probably can't.
I wasn't trying to throw hard.
Get down. Bro,
Sam,
hell.
53-mile-an-hour rip, a little too much maybe for this hole.
No,
And he gets a little left and it drops straight into the water.
Oh!
That looked good. It's a good run. And they're probably 20 feet downhill here for this putt. Looks like Tyler's just laying up. Smart decision. Carter has the best look at getting the 2 here.
No, I'm inbound.
A little hard again, a chance running it past and going into that OB water. Carter's come back for par, a little deep again. He's gonna have the same look coming back at the basket. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He had a putt for a 2, and he's gonna end up taking a 5 on this hole. Tyler's the rookie
We've been perfect this whole time.
on the video coverage and tapping out when I'm not filming
Oh
him.
my God, Sam. Buddy.
Sam just having a rough day on the back here.
Sorry, Sam. I wasn't thinking.
He's still in good spirits. All right, heading into hole 15. Carter's still with his lead. This is in the A position, which makes it the shortest hole on the course, but that doesn't make it easy. You have guardians all around the pin, some low and high ones, and then ground slope straight right to left into the water. And there is a log that blocks it going into the water there that Tyler ran into there, so that was nice. We'll have a good look for 2.
Oh, too much height there.
And Jeff, unfortunately, losing the Jomez practice round disc. That falls straight into the water.
What'd you say? It's fine.
And Carter, the forehand there, just turning it over just a little bit, but he is safe. Sam a little low there, but he'll still have a look. It's a pretty short hole.
Get the radar gun out.
Sam just laying up. A little deep on that layup. Carter's got a pretty dangerous putt here. If he misses the basket, it's going straight into the water. A beautiful putt.
Good putt.
His left side chains. For his 2. And Jeff will be tapping in his par there after his OB drive. If anybody's at Logan, there is a nice Jomez practice round. I think it's a Luna, maybe? Always off the basket there. And Tyler tapping in for his birdie 2. Sam. Probably just a little left on the putt there, but bounces out, chains out. Unfortunately, going to tap in for another red mark on his card. Going into hole 16, this is a large water carry here. So par 3, 305. It's an OB spot we just walked over. The pin is tucked behind some trees here. Pretty much a flat shot. So this plays great for a left-hand forehand or a righty backhand, bend it around the trees. You can try to go straight under the trees, but there's always a chance that you can hit a tree and bounce back into the water.
Oh,
Skip.
skip.
Big skip.
Stick it in the wall.
Yeah, you'll get it back.
Well, if it sinks.
It's floating.
Okay,
She's gonna die.
There's my wife running over there. A disc is floating. You got to remember,
Don't
it
hurt
is,
yourself.
I think it was wind chill of
She's a grown
-2
woman, dude.
today.
She's fine.
I don't
Water
want
was
to fall in.
freezing, and
her glove.
No, I think it's just deeper.
she tried to grab it. she knocked it underwater, so she stuck her whole arm in the water.
Sacrifice.
So she was soaking wet after this.
Carter, you're up.
Might not be able to read it.
I could just see her like going head first in. I was gonna feel terrible.
Wait, do you have to go to the drop zone for that, or is it? There's a drop zone right there.
Oh yeah, you probably do have to go to the drop zone.
Yeah, probably.
You read the rules.
What's the catch gun?
Hold on.
So they're like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
So Carter continuing with his lead. Teeing up here on hole 16. The 2-stroke lead over Jeff.
Crushed.
Hey.
Crushed.
I threw a fangirl. I didn't expect it to flip like that. So stupid.
Wish I had that problem.
It's just a lack of
I didn't throw it
experience,
that hard.
Yeah.
So old guys are razzing Carter there. He's got that young gun arm.
Oh, he got flippy good. I didn't hand. I thought it was going to smoke the trees. It stood up. Good shot.
So a lot of these guys are throwing their backhands in the 50s. And Carter's getting them up to the mid, sometimes upper 60s on recordings we've had on this channel before.
I think you're dry. You would have been dry, mother.
Oh, no.
Get it out, Sam.
Sam getting some frustrated yells out of his way there. Tyler coming from the drop zone after going OB there. A little hyzer up to the pin. Sam, same thing.
All right, gentlemen, how's it going today?
Well, right here you got the battle for first place.
What do you
I
guys-
think, what, 2-stroke difference?
Yeah, after the last hole.
Yeah.
What happened that last hole, Jeff?
What happened, somebody promised me that they would guard the lake where you throw at, but then I threw it and she did not guard it. So I lost my practice round Luna.
She said it was so bad, she flew over her head.
She did not say that.
So anybody that is here at Logan and you find a Jomez practice round Luna,
A
with
pink one.
a pink one, you got to return it, right?
Yeah. I think it has my name on it.
You guys staying warm?
Yeah, after the first 20 minutes it wasn't bad.
So I know you're talking some crap. Carter is throwing 60 mile an hour all day. You beat him on one hole. What do you think about that?
I did. Well, I don't know what he threw, but I threw my ESP Force 65 miles an hour.
As you can see, it doesn't matter. I'm still beating him.
Oh, shots.
For now.
Just controlled. Nice and easy.
Hey, you gonna make this 78 footer?
No, I'm gonna lay out.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, boys. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
All right, this is Carter. Ooh. Beautiful putt there. That's heading towards the water where I'm standing. If that would have missed, that was gonna head OB. It's a nice make.
Sorry, Tyler.
Tyler with a nice make after his up shot from going OB in the water. Here's Jeff to hit a 2. He needed that to maintain that 2-stroke deficit, so he's going to drop 1 stroke to Carter. And Sam continuing those putting woes. He's having a rough back 9. You can see under Carter's a lot of red there. Jeff tapping out for his par, so he'll keep that 3-stroke deficit going into hole 17. And then Sam tapping out there for another double bogey. I apologize for that little bell that rang a second ago. I'm doing this at my school. This is hole number 17, par 3, 320 feet. So you want to shoot the gap. I'm walking down here. Guardians everywhere. It's a little hill that the basket is on. But this plays well for a righty backhand hyzer, which you'll probably see most of these guys throw here. Besides the lefty forehand.
Go straight. That might have been good. That would have been really good.
Carter was on angle there. It just caught one of the Guardians before it got through the gap. Schiff got through most of the way, a little early.
Good luck climbing that hill.
Yeah. Came out late and stood up.
Well, Jeff said, good luck climbing that hill. It was frozen. But he got to sneak almost all the way up to the basket.
Almost hit Tyler's disc.
Sam ends up in the middle, but he hit one of those Guardians.
Already?
That'll do.
Nice shot.
And Tyler's up shot after his little trip up into the icy hill there. Gets caught up a little early.
Everything else has been fine. I'm cold, you know.
Carter with a nice little circle's edge putt to save his par. See if you can maintain that 3-stroke lead going into 18.
There ain't no turbo.
Sam going turbo.
No count.
Jeff interfering with Tyler's tap out there. All right, so Carter's maintaining that 3-stroke lead going into hole 18 here. So we are in the B position. So on U-Disc, they have this as a par 4. On the T sign, it's a par 3. So I'm not sure what it is. Somebody leave something in the comments. I assume we go by the T sign, but today we're playing it as a par 4 because we are amateurs, and it is a 580 feet straight uphill. So players really want to get their drives up to the first big tree there, about 300 feet up the fairway. And we do have wind right to left here. Carter gets over on that one just a little bit. There is an OB road over there, but he did not go that far right. So. And there are woods to the left that aren't OB. I think Jeff throwing up a scorch here. He's wanting that one to flip and didn't really flip on him, so he's going to be on the left side of the fairway towards the woods. Tyler, the little forehand roller there, you can see the wind. Said it is right to left, so it's pushing that disc. He had it on a great angle. Sam with a perfect pull there, right up by that tree. So we'll cut this hole in half for him. Jeff got a little over on that one.
No, Jack.
So I think Tyler got a little tree hit.
He's gonna shatter my hand.
They tried that forehand roller again and just got over on him over to the left side there. You see him have a nice little putt. Had a bad release on that shot. This is Jeff for his 3. Yeah, you can hear that wind really hollering. The speakers talking to us there. That was Tyler for his 3. See my boy running away in the background there. He was gracious enough to use the radar gun for us today. His job is done. He is going to warm up in the car. Carter leaving that last putt a little high. This is Sam for his 3.
Come on, Sam. Oh. I've seen it. I see mine.
And Jeff was a decent back 9. Went over for a total of 4 over. Carter trying to tap in for a 4 and misses it. And Tyler will end at 8 over par. Carter will tap out here for a bogey at 2 over par. Sam will tap in here to maintain that 17. So the MDG tag battle number 2, Carter Langenbacher is going to take the low tag. It'll be a little switcheroo here, and here's your picture. So Carter and then Jeff, Tyler, and then Sam. We'll have more MDG tag battles in the future. So those of you in the MDG group, make sure to hit me up so we can get some filmed rounds. You can see the statistics from all of the players today. Just want to say thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go visit Jess Ben Discin. Once again, thanks for Krista and Grayson. Thanks for the players for playing. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.